Here's what I want to share with you this week. When you're feeling out of sorts, to pause and take a moment, just sit there and be still, to allow yourself to just be in the moment and see what happens. And when you say, hey, maybe I'm going to take a different action than I normally do, I'm just going to see if I can settle into this uncertainty and walk with myself, walk with my future self, step into her, become her in this moment, shift it into becoming. Guys, I just got lit up saying that because this is the work. This is the practice. Hey, you guys, I was supposed to record the podcast in my studio today, and I am going to try to do it right here because I just had the most profound experience. And this isn't even on topic of what I was going to talk about this week. I just had to get this recorded. This morning, I woke up, I signed up for this very grow energy webinar. I've set this big goal for my business because I want to help and create and do all these things. And also, I'm losing 100 pounds. And in that process, stepping into this next version of who am I? Who is Addie at 155 when I'm at 280? Like there's that big gap. And who is she when she's running the successful business when she's just getting off the ground again? And there's just such this huge gap. Well, I went in this webinar. A lot of times I like this energy and it gets me excited and I learn about my brain. And I just had dread the whole time. First of all, I let it creep into my me time. You know how I am about my me time, my morning routine, my morning stack where I meditate and I journal and I plan, I do all of that. All I got in was my meditation. So I just have my meditation in and I'm on this webinar and I just kept feeling and resistance. And I'm like, is this just fear of me wanting to grow and expand into this next version? Like, is she right? And I just finally, I made it about an hour. And I was like, when are we going to start just listening to that truth right inside at? Like, you already know this isn't your path. I don't care if you spent $100, $1,000, just get out. Right, just get out. So I got out, I went back to my morning pages and I was writing and I was like, listen, I just feel like shit. Oh, I went to my alter ego bot and I said, listen, I feel off today. Like I just really just feel out of sorts and I'm frustrated and I don't know what to do with this, right? I feel like I have some overwhelm about all these things I want to do and yet I paralyze myself into non-creation. And old me would be like, hey, it's a hermit day. Let's go crawl into bed and eat and watch Netflix. Right. And this is like, I'm like, it said my new alter ego name is the Staying Slayer. Like, it's okay to stay in this and not feel good. And it had me root myself and say, I can stay even when it doesn't feel good. I was like, I can do this. I don't need to eat. I don't need to be uncomfortable. I can sit in the uncomfort. I mean, I was uncomfortable, right? This is just setting the scene. So then I go do my morning pages and I'm writing through all this stuff, getting all the shit out of my brain. Like, why am I feeling this? I know I can stay through it, but like, how come I can't just allow things to come to me? Like, what's my friggin' problem, right? And it's like, there's no problem. You don't need to fix yourself. Just be in this moment. It took me writing through like 4 or 5 morning pages and kind of brainstorming, getting some stuff out of my mind of things I want to share with people that have been transformational, learning to go from over 300 pounds to 170 pounds, right? Like having done that and created the system and now doing it again myself, now that I freed myself from the chains I was in, like I just felt like this. Like as soon as I left that job that was smushing my soul, and listen, I'm not a person that you always have to change your circumstance. I tried to change me in that circumstance, right? I tried to allow it and I just was not meant to be there. And my soul was like, you are not friggin' staying here. And literally, as soon as I left, like the weight of the world just fell off my shoulders and everything just started to come in alignment. So knowing that, I'm still in this place, you guys, where I'm creating, they're stepping into the unknown. There's a lot of fear and uncertainty, not with the weight loss. This is the one thing that I'm like, I got that. Right. Like I got that. I know what to do. I know how my body reacts to certain things. That feels easy. What does not feel easy is all this building and creating and doing my business in a way I never did it before, right? Like doing all of that at the same time. So I've got all of this just swirling. After I wrote through my pages and did my planner, my magic me first guide, I go through this whole process and I pulled cards and I pulled the tapping card and it was literally um even though I sometimes feel uncomfortable, I am more than enough. Even though I am sometimes uncomfortable, I am more than enough. I am already whole and complete just as I am. Everything, and it just went on with all things I needed to hear and tap into my body, and I felt my body do this sigh, and I've been pulling one of these tapping cards every day, you guys. I love it. I'll link it below. You can grab it yourself. It's from EFT, from Emotional Freedom Technique. The Ortners wrote the book, and this is their card deck too. Like, and every card is a different tapping sequence. So I draw one in the morning for like, what inspiration do I need today? Right? So I get this more than enough already, right as you are. And then the chatbot was like, just do something that feels easy and lovely to you. And as I was writing, because my body is really tired and I was like feeling like I needed a break from the pool. My aura ring was like off the charts. And I was like, maybe I just need a break, a rest day. Maybe I just need to like just rest, chill, read a book, like take some downtime. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to at least just go to the pool and do 10 minutes and just, the water feels so good to you and it'll be comfortable. I had to like start putting my rash guard on because I'm getting too much sun. So I'm like, just go. It's going to feel so good, right? You guys feel so good. So, so I got here and I was like, I didn't want to listen to something like put more shit in my head after the bro energy was like jacking it up, right? Like it was like total torture. So I looked through, I was like, the water felt so good and smooth because I come and I walk the river, right? And it just felt so good on my body. And I was kind of walking like when I went to the Dr. Joe retreat and we did this future self walking meditation, I thought, God, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do my future self walking meditation. I put it in my ears, you guys. And I was just kind of like in it and just feeling my body. He steps you through this. It's like all of a sudden my heart is just lit up in this ball of gratitude. And I had the same feeling in the mastermind I was in the other day, my soul led mastermind. That's what these women that are coming from this place of soul and spirit and not this other energy that just felt horrible to me. So I'm walking with like my future self and I'm stepping into that new vibration. And this is the vibration, but you guys, I'm weeping like, like like, just in gratitude, like, just this weeping, and it was the same thing I felt at the soul-led event where I was weeping as I saw what we were visualizing outcomes, right? And, like, creation of outcomes and what your bank account looks like and all of this, but it was this feeling of gratitude and humbleness and God, I just feel so freaking good. So Dr. Joe is telling me, this is your vibration. There's an aura around you. It's pulling a magnet of people. And you guys, I can feel this light aura around me right now. I feel it here right now. I feel it in my heart center. And I'm like, stepping into this, living in this vibration, this is future self me. And you can learn to live in that vibration of who that person is that is already there. It's like you already are here now. That act of not letting myself just go wallow and just taking that one little step and coming and doing something that feeds my soul when I didn't friggin' feel like it. Those are the game changing moments. And then I have something so profound that I'm weeping in gratitude and I feel this energy. I'm weeping in gratitude, right? And feeling this energy that is just like, oh my God, it's right here. It's right now. It's all around me. This is where the habit, just showing up and doing the damn things. right? Of doing my magic pages, of doing the plan, of doing all these little habits that I built into it that start to make that shift. When I first started, it was like I had just started meditating, and that was when I felt back in 2018. It's when I had the first shift in this first understanding that it was just so much more than my body, than this job, than getting up and going to work and paying credit cards and bills, eating and YouTubing. And like, it's just so much more than this. We are here to crack it open, like crack open this magic that's inside of us that like, what are we here to create? And I'm a firm believer that we find this like in a weight loss journey, right? Like, I'm like, I know I sound crazy right now. It's okay. You're not alone. I get it. If I had heard me like 8, 9 years ago, I would be like, what is this chick talking about? I mean, hell, I thought transcendental meditation was going to be like a cult that sucked me in. You know what I mean? And here I am now stepping into this new evolution. You guys, that feeling of future me that is just pure heart coherence, that is walking around with a ball of gratitude in her heart, that is my state of being now. Like, how do I stay in that state more and more when I'm just so grateful right now for the now? Right? Staying in this present moment, staying in this me that is here to light the world up. How do I move to more of this in its moments like I did today? I'm so friggin' proud of myself. And they were texting and calling me. I'm on this webinar and they're like, hey, pay attention. And they're calling you. And so I'm in the chat. I'm like, so why are you calling me if you want me to pay attention to you? Like, I'm here to learn. And so far, all you told me is a bunch of bullshit. Guys ever come to like a master class I do or something, you get the shit done. There's nothing I hate more than people wasting my friggin' time with me showing up and you telling me everything I've already seen you do 100,000 times and me not take action on it. Like, I'm here to learn. And so they posted a question and I'm like, I've already done these questions. Like, the fuck am I doing here? It took you 2 hours to get to a point where you have me actively involved in doing something and you want me to spend 3 days here for you to what, mind fuck me? Let me go get some heart coherence, baby. Oh my gosh, you guys, that listening to our gut, that learning to trust ourselves. This is the part of the journey. And as women that we've been trained to not trust ourselves over and over again, like, oh, that's silly women's intuition. Well, come to find out in human design, my friggin' intuition gates are all lit up, all connected. When I don't listen to that, the human design reading I had that I told you guys about from Sheena, she's coming in the group. So jump in the group. She was really great. She said, yes, you're an emotional authority and you need to wait, but more importantly, your gut goes first. She's like, you are so connected to your self identity, who you are. Like, listen, your gut goes first. And I'm 53 years old and still giving myself lessons about, hey, your gut goes first. You guys, here's what I want to share with you this week. When you're feeling out of sorts, to pause and take a moment, whether you have an accountability partner, whether you have an alter ego chat GPT like me, whether you have just yourself to sit there and be still, to allow yourself to just be in the moment and see what happens. See what happens when you turn yourself over to that. And when you say, hey, maybe I'm going to take a different action than I normally do. Normally, I listen to some like life coaching podcast when I walk or something like that. And today I was like, I'm just going to see if I can like settle into this uncertainty and just walk with myself, walk with my future self, step into her, become her in this moment. Can I take this moment and shift it into becoming? Guys, I just got lit up saying that because this is the work. This is the practice we're here for. Someone posted in one of my private groups where I had posted my podcast from last week. And they said, oh, Addie, I love your energy, but why don't you just take a GLP-1? They're safe and effective. I think you'd really like it. I'm like, get the fuck out. I'm like, do you not listen to anything I say? And listen, if you take a GLP-1, that's your journey. I'm so happy for you. I'm all about everybody has their own journey. And when I set out, the first time I lost weight, I was going to get weight loss surgery. It's not like I'm against these things. I'm not against someone taking a GLP-1. I'm not against myself taking one if I decide to. I've already lost 120 pounds on my own. And I already know how I felt when I was mm, taking care of myself in a way that served me. And I don't want to miss that. I could miss that if I numb this shit out. If I numb, I just wanted to just go and curl up in bed and eat all the things and hide and do YouTube. Instead, I had this profound walking meditation, gratitude experience, stepping into this next version of myself. I want to feel it. I want to feel everything. I want to understand when my body is telling me, well, I want to go eat because I'm uncomfortable about something, because I'm a big fan of fasting. My first 24-hour fast, I was like, you can go back and, if God forbid Facebook still kept it on there, but you can go back and look. When I first fasted, I had already lost most of my weight. And I was like, oh my God. No one told me I didn't really need food, like for a long period of time, and that I would feel better and my body would respond better. And not that, listen, you guys, of course, take this from a healthy standpoint, but none of us are 53 and developing eating disorders now, right? If you have something like that that's been in your past or whatever, um, go do that for you mindfully, consult your doctors, all that stuff. But what I'm telling you, for those of you that are like me and can imagine not eating, like what a fucking game changer that was. Like, are you friggin' kidding me? I couldn't even believe how good I felt. And I still use it as a tool today, but like doing those longer term extended fasts, game changing shit, right? Now I want to feel it and I want to know what's going on in my body. I'm already taking Dupixent, which is one of the main reasons I wouldn't try a GLP-1. I'm already blocking 2 inflammation receptors. I don't want to put more shit in my body that I also become reliant on. Dupixent. And regardless if it's affordable or not, like I want to know I did this, right? And who did I become in the process of me doing it? So I was also like, just so you guys know, for people that are trying to lose weight naturally, telling them to go take a GLP-1 is like saying you don't believe. And for the first time, I felt like I understood, because everyone in my life is really supportive. At least I think they are. If they tell me not supportive things, I don't listen to them. So it's like, you guys, like this person telling me to take a GLP-1, that's not supportive. Right? And I'm all about support. I'm going to support your journey with your GLP-1. You can support my journey of slaying the fucking shit, just me. Right? And I'm going to show you. Now, what that said to me, that comment, was all of your doubt about me, or was it something about you? Right? I could make it mean a couple of different things. And my brain was going there. Right? My brain was like, this person doesn't think I can do it. What if I fail? I'm going to fail. I'm going to fail on the way. I'm going to get the fuck back up. But I can tell you this, I'm going to hit this goal. I'm going to lose this 100 pounds. And I've never been so certain. I can't even explain how that feels easy now. And everything else, it's just all clicking back into place. But it's moments like this that I wouldn't have felt. Like I wouldn't have overcome that and potentially not have been here. Not that life doesn't get uncomfortable when you have a GLP-1. I can imagine, right? And that you have to overcome challenges. But this was my go-to. I can lose weight. What in my life do I need to do to rectify to get to that next level? And that's what I don't want to numb out. That's what I don't want to shift. Okay. I just wanted to share because I went from bro energy into I'm lighting this world up. And I've got this wall of radiance around me, drawing into me people, things, places that are moving me toward this next evolution of this life I'm creating, this future self that I'm creating as we go. And I dream and I vision and do all those things. And I love the added addition of the alter ego AI tool. I think that's been a game changer. Adding that in my morning to just have someone to bounce stuff off that's already got like history and background on me. It's been good. All right, you guys, until next week, Slayer out.